What up, guys? Welcome back to the channel. Alex here. As of the recording of this video, it is January 30th of 2025. Wow. First month of January has gone by so quick. Well, I'm in my garage here. It's a cool little sign I got from a job that I did with the time machine replica here. And this video is to do a little unboxing. As you can see, we have two of the Back to the Future Part 3 DeLorean time machines. Yes, two. Usually I'll buy two because I want to keep one and maybe sell one later. Or, you know, raffles or who knows, trades. So anyway, we're going to go ahead and unbox one, put it together, and then the other one we're going to unbox just to check for any damages, because unfortunately from Sideshow, these tend to come fractured, the plastic, going overseas and temperature changes and all that stuff. So we're going to unbox both of them basically. One a little more carefully just to kind of inspect it, and the other one is going to be to have for display. So let's try to get this going, shall we? There's the first look. Now, I was just talking to somebody about this. I don't know if you have the first time machine that they built, but they had a beautiful box made for those 1/6 scale cars. Unfortunately, I guess Sideshow didn't think it's of value or profitable to make a nice box, so they're using the shipping box and putting a little artwork on it. But it's alright. I mean, if you go and look the 1/6 scale up online, you'll see that the actual box for it is really a beautiful box. It has a lot of artwork on it, and then it was placed inside of a shipping box. So we'll pull this out. Now, what's exciting about this car is, I guess, up to the person that enjoys the Part 3 car, but I'm going to tilt this a little bit for the camera. Are the white wall tires, of course, and the hood box, and then they also have the railroad wheels for this car in here. So if you wanted to swap it out and put it on the rail, like a fake railroad, if you wanted to do a diorama with it. And we will be building an actual hood box probably in the next few months for my actual car. I was able to get with some people who have basically broken down the exact parts that went on the car in the movie, and I have spent the last year picking them up slowly, because some of these parts are really hard to find, and we'll be building our own hood. Art piece and directions, I believe. Yep. Now, there's a few people that have done the unboxing on this, and this is just going to be my version of it. I just recently got this, actually 2 days ago, in the mail, and I just haven't had a chance to dive in. So here we have the wheels, and then we have our Mr. Fusion alarm clock. That's the front bumper tow hooks. Oops. Our hubcaps for our white wheel tires, white wall tires. The wire loom that goes in the car. We got our railroad wheels with the centers here. We have our flux bands all in here, and then we have the actual hood box. If I could force this down a little bit there. There's the car. Very cool. On there. Flip this over. Very cool. So they even give it a little dusting on the paint, make it look like it was going off-road. I don't know if the camera could pick that up from there. No, I guess not. Hopefully. I'm sure you guys can kind of see it. It's all speckled. Like it's been off-roading, which is cool. Cool little addition there. Put this there. All right, where do we start? Let's start with the rear flux band, shall we? You know, that's something we need to check before we do that. We're going to flip this over. Just like so. Just give it a little inspection. There's a little button in here at the base here. I guess you can pull it. Okay, just pull them up. So it looks like it's a dune buggy. So you can raise them up, and then there's a button, I guess you can press in it. It brings them back down, or brings them back into the top, into the car. But looking at all this, it looks good. No cracks. I don't see any broken pieces. Any fractured plastic. You can see there. Wheels, tires. And then if you want to go back up into the car. The car in the movie really sat more with the backs. The rears were up into the car. We'll get the other button. Yeah. And the front was up. It was raked, like so. So if you watch the movie, you'll see that the car was raked, kind of like this. Set back to the back, and high up in the front. And if I had this on display, this is how I would display it. But that's preference. Everybody has their preference. So, anyway. Wait a moment. And speaking of bands, the other car is not here because it's up in Orlando getting these bands made. I was not going to sit here and try to make bend pipe, because they need to be done very specifically. It's not an easy thing to do. It's actually one of the hardest things to do on a time machine replica. And if you don't do them right, the car will look kind of wonky, and you don't want that. I left it with Bruce Coulomb, and he knows how to make them right. So, I keep all the packaging, so when I have to pack this thing up, I could repack it. So you'll notice here, there's a full-size flux box. None of the movie cars had a full-size flux box in the back. They were all a half box like that. So that's the one thing here I'm noticing that they kind of did incorrectly. Get these clipped in. Come on. Yeah. There's the wire. That's cool. Put the front one on. You're just watching me put this thing together in slow motion here. This clips. There we go. The clips are super tight. Super tight. Computer precision here. I want to make these things. All right. There we go. Front back's done. Front bands. Let's get this hood box on, huh? This is a crowning jewel here. And you know, I would pull out the parts and compare them to show you guys, and I might do that in another video. But these are all radio tubes from the 50s, 40s. And we have this one, we have all these tubes, you know, different ones, different shapes. And these are pretty correct in what they're showing you here. We have this antenna tube. This is a capacitor, which is a very rare one to find. This is a transformer, an old electrical box. Now, the only detail they're kind of missing on here that's noticeable to me is the PepsiCo logo. So this used to be like a Pepsi crate, and I'm wondering if they did that because they couldn't, because of copyright stuff, because you know it might have been in the movie, but to put it on a toy, maybe they weren't allowed to, or Pepsi just, you know, would want something out of it, who knows, or they just don't want to advertise for Pepsi. But this was in the movie. If you watch part 3, it's a Pepsi crate. So let's put this on here. Clip those in, like so. Look at that. You just pinch in the sides a little bit, and it'll fit. That belt gets in the way. They probably should have notched the hood to get that to fit without any problems. But a little bit of a gap there. Maybe they did that on purpose too. And that's a significant gap though. All right. Well, I guess if you lift it up a little bit and slide it forward, the gap goes away. So that works. Caps and the Mr. Fusion, and then leave the rest in the packaging. Got ourselves our Mr. Fusion. Operates. Put that on the back here. You guys can see, right? Okay. Yeah. Just clips in, just like that. And then we got these puppies. Oh, there goes everything. Yeah. Anyway, here's the little hubcaps. You see they got a little sprinkle of dirt and stuff, which is kind of cool. Can't even hold it. Anyway, they are, I believe, magnetic. There's your little magnetic tool that they give you to... Oh, wait. Why isn't... Oh. Yeah, there you go. So you have to hold it and let go. Because this magnet's stronger than the magnet that's holding the hubcaps on. It looks like those are magnetic too. Really? You're dropping everything today? Okay, got it. Where'd the other one go? At the clock. Cool little clock. Doc Brown's infamous little clock he put on the dash. It goes there. Put our put that on here. This one. Not really sure what these are. Doc's train gauge, which it would have been cool if they included the fire logs, but they didn't. They put the fire logs on the front seat, and there's nothing there, but it would have been cool to have them, for sure. Now, this, if I wanted to, and I'm not going to do that for this video, if you wanted to swap out the wheels, you gotta take this little Phillips head screw out, I guess, and then the wheel will come off, and then you can put your train track wheels on. So that would be pretty cool. Lights up pretty nicely, actually. Just like the other cars. I mean, I think the difference on this car is, I'm not sure if it's the time circuits that light up now, because on the first car the time circuits did not light up, or if it's the gauges and how they made those light up, but the rest is pretty much the same. You have the upper console, it's also lit up, flux capacitors fluxing, the grid in the back. Overall, a pretty nice model for sure. Pretty nice model. Forgot. Turn the light off. Right. Just wonder why it's so dark. Tires turn a little bit. That's good. Looks good, guys. Looks good. I don't have a complaint. So I'm not gonna yank this out of here. I'm just gonna leave it just the way it is. Back. All right. So that's pretty much the video for this this time, guys. Help out the channel, give it a like, and try to bring you some more stuff here soon. I did take a lot of footage of a car show and some private parties, and I haven't put that video together yet. It's probably going to be a pretty long video because I provided my car for some VIP events, and then a big car show on the waterfront of West Palm Beach. But this was just a little toy unboxing. I think it's a great rendition of the Part 3 car. And I think any real Back to the Future collector should have that on their collection, on their shelf. Like I said before, if you guys like the content, give it a like. Thank you for watching, and we'll see you next time. Later.